Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Carter Gaming. Today, I'll be doing a tutorial on how to do a 90 for beginners. If you want to see more of these videos, comment, like, subscribe, do all those things. So, let's get straight into it. Alright, so here we are in the island. So, there are three main components in doing a good 90 or a perfect 90, if you will. Those three components are your building, your crosshair placement, which is the thing in the middle where you aim with, and then lastly is your movement. So if you do all those perfectly, then you can master 90. For now, I'll give you an example of how a 90 should look like. That's how I do my 90s usually. Or the normal way is this, which could be quite bad, but we'll talk about that in a later video if we do get another video, that is. Yeah, so that's my example of a 90. So how do you do that, you might ask? It's actually more simple than it seems. Basically, there are your builds. There's three builds which makes up a 90. One is the wall, this one, the floor, and the ramp. These are the three components that make up a 90. Some people don't use a floor sometimes, and they just do this. But I mean, sometimes that can work well on what's called console or like controller. It's easier for you, I'm pretty sure. But this leads to that there's only one support here. That means if someone just shoots this down, like if you're 90ing up, then you'll get easily shot down, and you might die to fall damage and stuff such as that. So, anyways, that out of the way, those are the three components of like the three buildings or builds that makes up a 90. So now I'll just give examples, and you might want to try it on your own in creative to practice yourself. You'll probably get it in no time if you're a fast learner. If you just keep on practicing doing that and moving and doing all that. So now we got our buildings out of the way. Now we're gonna move on to your crosshair placement. So it's honestly, crosshair placement is pretty easy for 90s. You just have to place correctly, look correctly, up, right, down, like that. Do all the placing before look down. That's basically it. I'll do one in fast motion. That's opposite 90. Like that. Well, honestly, it might be easier said than done, but if you guys want a tutorial on crosshair placement as well, then I can maybe also teach that. Or I would recommend a YouTuber called Jarian, if you haven't seen it before. But yeah. So yeah, that's crosshair placement. Is pretty easy. You just gotta learn how to properly place it. And then now lastly is your movement. So basically when you're moving while doing the 90, you should try to for me, because I build with F as my floor, so I use look, well, I use my crosshair to direct where my character goes, which is like if I press W and where I look, I go forwards like that. So if I'm doing a 90, that's why I do this way, so my character goes to the right instead of going forwards and jump down like this. Because some of you guys might actually go to the left and like do like this and hit the wall or fall down and lose momentum. But if you don't want to lose momentum, you have to keep your crosshair on your right, not forwards. Because, or depending on which way you're doing it, but most people don't do left 90s, but yeah. So depending on how you're doing your 90, a left 90 or normal 90, you'll have to look at that direction which your ramp is gonna face. Oh, my bad. So you won't fall to the left, or like me just now, I just fall behind. try not to press back either. Or yeah, just try to always press forward. That's basically the main point. Yeah. So yeah, that's basically it for this video. This is just the basics of the 90s. If you guys want me to go in more detail in a later video, make sure to do what I said earlier. Like, subscribe, comment, all that. Give me your feedbacks and see how I can improve on giving you guys tutorials and stuff like that. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.